Okay, so today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to crack open a digital artifact. It's the kind of video you've probably scrolled past 100 times, but we're going to take a real look at what's going on behind all those racing numbers and the catchy music. And it all kicks off with a title just like this one, pulled straight from a YouTube short. It immediately sets up this big competition, right? A showdown between two massive concepts. It promises us a spectacle, a clear winner, and a loser. But the real story, well, it's in how that story gets told. Now, believe it or not, this is the entire transcript from that video. That's it. One word. It's the Hindi word "or," which just translates to "and." So how on earth does a single word tell the story of a massive global comparison? Well, that is the mystery we are unpacking today. Okay, let's dive into this because a title like World Population versus Google Downloads isn't just some random one-off video. No, this is a hugely popular genre of content online. It's all about taking these huge abstract numbers and turning them into a high-stakes visual competition, a real spectacle. That's a fair question, right? At its heart, it's really just a new way of telling a story. It uses data visualization to create drama and entertainment. And honestly, the best way to get your head around it is with a super simple, everyday comparison. Just think of it like a horse race. I mean, you've got the spectators, you've got the track, and you've got that clear finish line everyone is watching. A data race is the same thing, just digital. The viewers are the spectators, the timeline is the track, and the winning trend is the horse that pulls ahead. Both are designed for one thing, to be a thrilling, easy-to-follow show. And of course, every race needs competitors. In this particular video, the two horses are these massive symbolic ideas. You've got the slow, steady march of human history on one side versus the absolute lightning-fast explosion of the digital age on the other. So, in one lane, you have the world's population. This number ticks up with a certain kind of rhythm, It's this huge organic force, but its growth is fundamentally, well, human. It's governed by the pace of life itself. And in the other lane, Google Downloads. And this is a totally different beast. It isn't steady or linear at all. It's exponential. It's this explosive growth of technology doubling and redoubling at a speed that's almost impossible for our brains to even process. It's operating on a completely different clock. Now let's talk about where this race actually takes place, because the platform is just as important as the competitors. See, these videos don't just exist in a vacuum. They thrive on places like YouTube Shorts. And that format, it has some very specific rules. Yeah, the short-form formula is all about speed, right? Everything has to happen in under a minute. It's vertical. It's designed for you to watch, get a quick hit of something interesting, and then immediately swipe to the next thing. And in that kind of environment, deep context or nuance, they aren't just secondary. They literally get in the way of the experience. Which brings us right back to our one-word transcript "and." In the race for our attention, the story gets stripped down to the absolute bare minimum. There is no time for explanation, only for progression. The numbers just keep going up and up and up. So when we pull all of these pieces together, you've got the race format, the symbolic competitors, and this super condensed medium. We can finally start to see what it is we're really watching when we consume one of these videos. I mean, what does it say about how we process information these days? And what does it reveal about the kinds of stories we find compelling? Turns out, it tells us quite a lot. So here are the key things to take away. First, raw data itself has basically become a spectator sport. Second, in this sport, a simple story will always win against messy, complicated context. Third, it shows that we're kind of hardwired to love a good race, a clear story of competition. And finally, and this is a big one, the platform isn't just a neutral stage, it actively shapes the story by rewarding speed and spectacle above everything else. So, the next time you see two sets of numbers racing up your screen, it's worth just taking a moment to think. These data races are designed to make us spectators, to get us to cheer for a winner. And that leaves us with one final thought. When we're so busy cheering, what are the really crucial questions about all that data that we're forgetting to ask?